All right, so let me talk about this kind of situation where you have a negative number, then you subtract a number like 3 or something like that. What does that really mean conceptually? So let me tell you what it looks like visually. So you have $4 of debt. These negative numbers are debt. So you have $4 of debt, and that's represented with these four poker chips. And then you take away $3. So here's the thing. When you have $4 of debt and someone tries to take away $3 from you, you're really down on your luck because you already didn't have any money to give. And now they're asking for $3 additional dollars. And if they ask for $3 additional dollars that you don't have, in fact, you don't have any positive amount of money. All you have is debt. And so it's like all you have is holes in your pocket. You don't have anything to give anymore. So if someone tries to take away $3 when you're already $4 in debt, you're going to be even worse afterwards. You're going to be even more in debt. So it's a little confusing to take money away from someone who doesn't have any money because they're in debt, which is why this is kind of tricky. And so I would like to offer an alternative that might be a little bit more satisfying conceptually. So if we have $4 of debt and you take away $3 from such an unlucky person, they're ending up gonna have $7 in debt in total, which is even more debt. So if they're in $4 of debt and you take $3 away from someone who doesn't have any money, then they have no choice but to go further into debt. So they're going to be in a total of $7 of debt in all. Okay, so that's why -4 minus 3 is going to be -7. And I know some people have some trouble sort of wrapping that around their heads. And so this is an alternative way that I would like you to think about it. Whenever you have a subtraction sign, subtraction means if you're subtracting $3, that means you're taking away $3. You're taking away $3. Unfortunately, they don't have any money to give. So they're going to go further into debt if you're trying to take $3 from someone who doesn't even have the $3. So why don't you think of it as kind of like having a tab open. So you have a tab open at a restaurant and you're already $4 in debt. You bought a $4 hamburger, you put it on my bill, okay? So, but you don't have the cash to pay for it right there. So it's gonna go on your tab. And then let's say that this restaurant has an evening entertainment fee. Okay, so let's say that they have a musician coming in and everyone is going to be charged $3, like a $3 cover, okay, to even just stay in the restaurant. And so you're just sitting there and you see the musician come up and you're like, oh, that's wonderful. That's great. I get to eat my $4 hamburger and I get a musician to play some really cool stuff for me. But lo and behold, when the server, your waiter or server, has your tab with all the stuff that you're buying, they're adding $3 of debt for that musician who's playing, and you not only owe $4 for the hamburger, but now you owe $3 for the musician, and you didn't even have the $4 to begin with, and now you have another $3. So it's sort of a surprise. Okay, so basically what is happening is the restaurant is taking $4 of your money for the hamburger, and then they're taking away $3 for this music that you think is free, but when you get the bill, you will see that it's not free. Okay, so they're just keeping on debiting away on your tab, on your bill. Okay, so by the end of the night, you're going to owe $7. They just keep taking away money. So that's why this number over here is even more negative than what you started out with, okay? So -4 subtracting 3 will give you -7. I went through a lot to try to to try to explain that, and it is a little bit awkward in terms of trying to think about it. But could I offer an alternative that may be a lot more satisfying? I would like you to think about taking this $3, okay, this restaurant taking away $3 from you, a little surprisingly. Instead of thinking of it as taking away $3, think of it as just adding more debt to your bill. So they're adding $3 of debt to your bill. Well, thanks a lot, but there it is, okay? I like this situation, this conceptual story a little bit better, even though the same exact thing's happening. The musician is still coming in. It still kind of costs you $3 extra. But somehow, for me anyway, and hopefully maybe for you too, if you are adding debt to debt, you can see why you amass even larger amounts of debt at the end. So if you take -3 and add it to your existing debt of $4, somehow that way of looking at it, adding debt to adding debt, you have $4 of debt and now you add $3 of debt. I mean, it's the same thing as what I described before, and you come out with the same exact result at the end, but somehow adding debt to adding debt is an easier way to think about it. All right? So whenever you see a subtraction sign, make it a plus debt, plus negative sign. Okay? So honestly, you can do it. Let's come up with another. Let's say that instead of, you're going to treat yourself. Instead of going for the hamburger, you're going to go for the ribeye. All right? Oh boy, the ribeye cost $17. Okay? And then the musician comes in, all right, the music, and again, that's going to be $3 deducted on your bill. And how much is that going to be? Well, again, let's turn this negative, it's a negative, it's a subtraction. Turn it into a plus debt. Just turn it into a plus debt. Now you can clearly see your ribeye, which is $17, that's going to set you back 17, and the music is going to set you back 3. Okay, so you're adding the music debt to the ribeye debt, and you're going to have $20 of debt in all. I'll just put it down here. You're going to have $20 of debt in all. All right, so -17 plus -3 is -20. It's the exact same thing as if you wanted to say -17 minus 3. Still -20. Just two ways of thinking about it. You can pick whichever way you like, as long as you understand that you're going to be $20 in debt by the end of the evening, and I sure hope you remember to bring your wallet. All right, thanks.